Breaker, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see what it do. Gotta turn down some of this stuff. See if this works. Boop. Alright, I wasn't even finna get on here. But I was doing some little stuff on my own, visiting family that come over. And in the midst of everything, I actually seen that and in the midst of everything, I actually seen that and in the midst of everything, I actually seen that it look good, it look good. Sounding good. Alright, so in the midst of everything, I start seeing I seen this particular video, and see, I got up on dude a day or so ago, and when I got on there today, I'm gonna show him this what got me stuck. Right, I got stuck. You know what I'm saying? Let's blow this up. This dude right here. Right, but before we blow this up, just want to make sure we all aware that there are laws, there are rules to the game, that you don't need to be infringing on nobody's stuff. You don't. Oh my goodness, where the infringe go? Well, let's just pull it up, because he act like he don't wanna pull up for us. You gonna get up here? That's what you gonna do. But we always gonna acknowledge the United States federal government, Title 17, Section 107. We not looking to use anybody copyrighted work as our own personal work. We always want to give props to the people who put out their stuff. You know, they creators. You don't want to be stealing from God. I don't want to be stealing from God. So as we check out some of these videos on here, we definitely gonna keep this in mind, that we reporting the news. The news I'm reporting, that it seems like this Michael R. Evans guy has been actually doing this Terrence Howard thing. Like, he already been doing this for like 50 years, and he documented. We gonna look at his website briefly a little bit. I didn't finish this whole video. I really wasn't gonna do all this video because I'm into doing some of this testing after seeing that we actually getting some correlation between the shapes and the numbers and the colors, as well as the element fire. Yeah, I think that's all on part 4. So today, I wanted to look at the translation of the Rosetta Stone and talk some logistics, some histories of logistics. But I do want to throw this up, that we just reporting the news, live breaking news. This guy right here, he on New Geometry, and he been doing what he got. He put out a toy in 1970. A toy in 1970. I hope Terrence ain't patting this man's stuff, because it's just bad. But he speaks highly of Terrence. He speaks highly of Terrence. The video's good so far, what I've seen, and I am gonna finish it. But I do want to let you know, this is for educational purposes and reporting the news. We really don't even criticize people here, but there it is. You see it's right there. You don't give him this man his little thumbs up though. We gonna thumbs up him. Bam. But y'all make sure you go check it out, man. Because look, I'll give you a sample. But to be honest with you, now I've been getting flagged for this copyright shit, so I don't know if I should be. Look at that though. This stuff, some of the stuff he done already came up with. He done already came up with stuff like that, you know. So he done already been out here. He already see it. He already been out here. Heard a toy. I'll show you the toy. That's one of the first things they talk about. Right there. There go the toy. See? This is a real man. see what I'm saying? And you see, he being respectful. He's saying that, hey, look, man, I'm happy that he came out with it because it's confirmation of my work that I've been doing for 50 years. 50 years. 50. 5-0. Half of a C note. But, yeah, y'all should jump in there and check that out. Check that out for sure. But the reason why I was here, right, and let's get in. I think I found something, y'all. So if you know about the Rosetta Stone, right, if anybody know about this Rosetta Stone, this is where they saying that they were able to translate and find out what the Egyptian hieroglyphs was. Because the story is they didn't know it. But what a lot of people don't know is that on this Rosetta Stone, the reason why they was able to translate, it's like a stone with 3 languages on them. So you just going down the road, it's like a road sign. Or you in the Walmart, this a Walmart sign on the West Coast. Got your English in there, got your Mexican in there, and might have some Asian or something in there, whatever the fuck it is. But this all that is, the Rosetta Stone. But what the Rosetta Stone got is some hieroglyphs from, and you got to think, there's different kingdoms. There's 3 different kingdoms, and inside those 3 different kingdoms is all the dynasties, but yet they got the hieroglyphs. I'm not asking what kingdom, what dynasty, and then they got the heretic Egyptian writing here. We'll get into that. And then they got the Greek shit on here. So they say that they was able to, find the thing. And what we seen in episode 4 is that the number 1 seemed to hit, no matter if it was written like the fancy English type of ones. You know how we do the little English ones and shit. And then we do the the English one, and then we do the just a little regular straight one. And we wanted to use an Arabic one, but that's just the English one. But we did use the the flashcard one. We put it on red. It hit for the red. It hit for the tetrahedron. It hit for the fire, like the element fire. So it's just weird. So I wanted to move over to number 2 in our first testing. I want to grab a couple of 2s from some of these samples that we got. And the cool thing about number 2 is, now the Arabic number 2 don't look nothing like the English number 2. So we can do a number 2 with the Arabic too. So let's get us a number 2 on this Arabic out here. See what we can get. And then we know the lowercase b in Greek, that's number 2 too. Oh yeah, that's number 2 too. I ain't did the Arabic in a while, but I think that's number 2. Let me check real fast. I want to make sure that I do the right thing with this. Make sure here. Gimme. Alright, that's number 2. So we're gonna put this blue one up here too. So everything we got up here is some number 2s, right? Alright, we're gonna blow up now. We're gonna get big now. And guess what? Oh, you heard? Alright, and so while we testing this over the next courses of days, we're gonna go deeper and deeper and deeper into hopefully some of the logistics that's been going around in the world. Because all I see in the world is just like what we test in this product, right? If we was in the Indus Valley, this product right here, we rocking in Greek with the white people, nigga, this the ether. If we over here in Africa, this gonna be the noon. This ain't gonna be nothing but the noon, right? Then if we quit kicking it over in some Asian, Chinese, it's gonna be Chai Chi. So everybody culture all over was doing this in the ancient world, at least across that Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna step my game up about these Mesoamericans and Aztecs individuals, but when I seen that they was eating hearts, doing a little thing like that, I ain't wanna eat no hearts. For real though. I wasn't trying to eat no heart. I just stopped eating meat. Now you gonna try to get me to eat a goddamn heart? Like shit, man. Alright, we trying to get it right. We trying to get it right. Okay. See if we can bring you in a little bit closer. Y'all want to be a little bit closer? No, we limited time on this battery with dude. Y'all know, you know the Canon. We ain't doing all that. Alright, let's get in. Let's get in. So first I'm going to go and calibrate into myself. Uh-oh. I'm going to calibrate in on myself first. And then check myself on my little man over there. You see I got him holding crystals and shit. Because I don't want to dip him in the salt. And the other one, he holding the other camera. So he being actually useful. He being useful. All right, let me see if I can find myself. That's what we say. We trying to find ourselves, ain't we? So I wanted to talk a little bit about where this started at, because I noticed that since I blocked some of those other videos, and then I've been copyright flagged too, that I ain't really told you what I'm doing here. But I'm doing a practice that's known as Radiesthesia, or a practice that's known as dowsing. Now, Radiesthesia and dowsing, the oldest Radiesthesia and dowsing practice I said, it's coming out of Egypt. It's coming out of Egypt. Once I get this locked in on myself, I'll go ahead and start pulling out some things where we can see that the pendulums originally in Egypt as jewelry. We've been looking and walking around thinking that they jewelry. This even go as deep as you can be using your pocket watch to do it. So you better watch the little sneaky businessman. That nigga pocket watch. His pocket watch. He might be stealing your energy and looking. So as we looked at the human being having this bioenergy, having this let me see. Can you get up a little bit more? Just a little bit more, man. I ain't trying to make you do something you don't want to do, baller. But if I can get you up just a little bit more, I want that hand to be seen. I want you to see that hand. But it looked like the pendulum good, the energy good, so we can start focusing in. But these were methods that people would use to find water, to find water, let me turn this off real fast, because I got a few things I do want to show you on here, right? Shut down some of these cameras, baby. But people will use it to find water. You can find missing people. You can find goddamn minerals in the ground. And when you go really, really deep down this one right here, this ain't no joke. This is what how the Vatican and shit is set up. When I tell you that this energy, these invisible tornadoes or wave form functions or biosignatures, whatever you want to call them, they all over the earth. And when you look at the earth and start studying this shit, you see that all these big monumental buildings, monolithic stone buildings and shit, Stoneheads too, they all on some type of grid, like they communicated with each other. I don't know. I don't know. But we see that the energy is real. We see that the old Christian monks and people like Abby that I'm gonna introduce you to, they was being used to build cathedrals, up under the Pope's order. They was used to do things at the Rockefeller Medical Institution. So these things are documented, and these things have been around for centuries. Just like when we seen the video of the Russian yesterday, he telling you, it might not have no audio, but you seen the link. Go back and look at it. Or even on for 200 years. Now, for about 200,000 years. Right? Now, what I like interesting, if you go back and look at the last videos I was showing you with that known geometry, with that Michael R. guy, Evans brother, he telling you, he really liked what Terrence said about being in the womb, because he believed that we all still galactically connected to to that universal umbilical cord. And that's what I believe too. And I believe that this shit right here proves it. Now, if you think about radiesthesia, we see that the radiesthesia actually means that you're sensitive to the radiomagnetic field. How I became sensitive to the field, I guess born. But how I knew was, they somewhere around here. I'd already found out about biosignatures, then everything was alive. Because if it's a biosignature, that's a life signature, right? Anything kicking off these waves out here is a life, and what we define as life is just energy. Now, if you want to say we in a hologram in a computer or whatever the fuck it is, then everything is pretty much equal on that. Ain't shit real. Everything's just energy, on and off, how much voltage. So bio, life. So now you gotta define a new type of life and start categorizing what is life. But it's being sensitive to it. And I had already knew about biosignatures. I kind of already knew about these temples being machines, and they wasn't just simple shit. The concept had already came to me that all the energy of a geographical shape, if I want to know the energy of a geographical shape, all I have to do is find the center, right? Now, of course, we can guess the Homo Lumo, the highest occupied molecular orbit, or the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. And when we get into the chemistry software and Blender, we can do that. But in my mind, I'm seeing that half fibration, beautiful circles and fibers, or fiberation, and that fiber octave system that just bringing all of that truth. This is how we run into. And it's so the center, and this will answer the question to why Napoleon blew the fucking noses off everything over there. Not because them niggas. No, you go to the museum. Everybody know they was niggas. Blow the noses off of them because all the energy. These temples and shit was built to house energy. Machines, you blow the nose off the motherfucker, man. It shuts it down. Shoot up all the wall reliefs. It's like you taking a knife or something, scraping up a motherboard on a computer. These are facts. And radiesthesia is one of the ways that you know that this shit is fact. This is you being sensitive to the radiated field out here. And it's like 3 out of every 4 human being can do this, okay? Now, here's some of the little tools that you use. As you see, these are all type of pendulums, right? And it ain't hard for us to just really easy to jump up here real quick, grab what I need real quick, and jump online. Like, these are quick, easy searches. And you can easily get an old Egyptian pendant and see that these old ass pendants, and these are the same ones when you get into Ibrahim Karim and Dr. Robert Gilbert. When Ibrahim Karim put out a pendant, they had that. This is a fact. Look it up. In Egypt, they had like a medical conference, and they were calling on people because I'm assuming that they would have hepatitis or something, but 60% of their population was suffering from some form or fashion of liver disease. You know what I'm saying? And they called all these people. Now this shit is all over YouTube. If you give me a second, I'll show you on YouTube too. So this how I found out about it. Now this one right here that we looking at right here, this is the Shemat. This is real. This old as fuck. This is real, and obviously this is the ones that they're putting together. Now what Ibrahim Karim, and we're going to watch that today, The Miracle of Hamburg, once I get done running this number 2. What Ibrahim Karim did was make one similar to this, and we'll see his. I'll hold that out as a surprise. Like this. And I ain't going to tell you what he did to him in Hamburg. I'm going to let you see it for your own 2 eyeballs, right? But these ancient pendants have always been around. You know what I'm saying? They've always been around. So these are some of the tools that they use in radiesthesia. You use tools like this. You also use, now this is for your Ouija board people. This is for your people that want to, talk to the spirits and ask them questions and shit. right? So they sold you the Ouija board at the store, got everybody putting their hand on there. That's too much going on. This is subtle energy. This subtle energy, and this right here. Don't be scared because you see, the Lord's chosen people symbols and shit on there. We already know what the archangels are, the archangels are. We done kind of already talked about the black cube in the center and shit. We're gonna go over a little bit of that today too. And then you have these over here. Now this chart is like some shit that I was printing out in these because when we went over the book a little bit, because I do have this book, it's talking about like 9 or 10 different ways and things that you can do, and some of them are signatures, like where you can get the pendulum, like if we have some scissors, you can get the pendulum to draw the shape of the scissors. Or when we were trying to search for the signature of silver, which is, I think, 3 oscillations, 3 spirals, so it kind of make a number 6. I did it once, but I failed on camera doing it. But we're going to keep trying. And then, of course, you also have the dowsing rods. Now, what's interesting is that it's a dude that made him some dowsing rods on YouTube, bro. You go look him up. They like some shit that the little Martian from the Looney Tunes will have in his hand. But then you also see the wooden kind. Now, these tools are nothing fancy, as you notice, man. What they are, and the way you look at them and work with them, and they just an extension of yourself. Now, the one that I'm actually using is a special kind. It does not have polarity. It ain't no North Pole, South Pole on this. This right here has been specially made to where it's not putting off one of those pulsating lines. So in our terms, this is actually dead. That's why I can pick up easily and fine tune. At least that's what I was told. But for the first time, actually, I had this one calibrated. I just calibrated this one for polarity. So I actually was able to use this on the battery to go both ways when my wife was here. I was trying to teach it to her. I was like, dude, slow down. So I put it over on her battery. It just took off. You gotta get right. But you gotta take your time. You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the tools that they were using, right? And if you don't think this shit is true, let's go ahead and jump into my man Miracle. The Miracle in Hamsburg. And then when we get up out of the Miracle, we're gonna get on this number 2. But first, before we get on him, let's get on the number 2. Fuck it. Let's do number 2. I hope this audio works, but even if it don't work, I don't really care, man, because you got this shit right here. You got this right here. And I should already did this. And this is the guy. This is where you can go buy your pendulum. You know what I mean? Let me get this up here. Right? Get this off here. It's advertising to me, y'all. Next thing I'll be getting off here looking at that stuff. Right? And let's do what we need. Let's do what we need. This is fair use. This is educational, and I'm reporting the news because ain't nobody heard about this shit. That this is amazing. Then we can go into the Gia pillar. Then we can go into some of these different geographical shapes that's helping the planet with their biosignatures. So the geographical shape is what's actually healed these people. But before we do all that, let's take a go. Let's get into this magic. Let's get into the magic. Let's do the magic ourselves and see what we can see. Get the magic up here, y'all. All right, put this down. Put that down. Come on now. Where the camera at now? Get him out here. Get him out here. All right, so I'm going off the Rosetta Stone. And right now, we're just going to do the Greek shit. And the number 2. And we got an Arabic 2 up here, too. Now, down low, I got the Arabic alphabet. I got the Greek alphabet. I got the demonic alphabet. I got the heretic alphabet. And I got it right here. So we can start going through. I'm gonna lock in on this first 2 right here. This is the the 2 that we got from some old flashcards. And I don't think the bandwidth is that long, because I want to say it's close to yellow, because it wasn't orange. Okay, I got a hit on this too, but that don't mean that I'm hitting. You know, it don't mean that this mean too. I don't mean I'm just getting a hit. I'm just getting a hit. I'm focusing on the 2. I'm getting a hit on the 2. I like the way it feel. I like the way it feel. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Let's stop it. Now here's a fancy 2. This the little fancy pink 2. Right? And let's see if we can get a hit on it. Let's see if we can get a hit on it. Now, I did the 2 before. Yeah, we getting a hit. We getting a hit. I already see this arm jumping. He want a hit. He want a hit. He want a hit. Now, that's a pink 2. Now, that's a pink 2. Now, here's the thing. I did this before. So, I already know what's up with it. But I have not done it on no Greek 2. I ain't did it on no. Alright, this is a 2. I drew this 2, I think. And this whole funny uplet 2. But it's still a 2. Yeah. I mean, you getting that oscillation. He don't feel that strong, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He don't feel that strong. Okay, he picking up, but I'm pressurizing it. Remember, we in some type of pressurized bubble that refracts light, energized. So anytime you talk, see, it's gonna do it. But he getting some good energy. He getting some good hits. He getting some good hits. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I should be able to move in or out with these guys. Yeah, we can start being Spider-Man with these guys, right? But seeing that this right here is a fucking number 1, I shouldn't be fucking around with no number 1, y'all. I shouldn't be fucking around with no number 1, right? I shouldn't be on no number 1. Number 1 shouldn't work. No, and it don't work. It don't fucking work. But once I get back to this number 2, once I get let's search. Let's search. Once I get back to the number 2. Once I get back to the number 2, and it don't make no difference. It know what the fuck the number is. It know what the fuck the number is, man. The goddamn thing can count. Now, if this is a biosignature, which means life, what the fuck? Is number 2 alive? Huh? Is number 2 alive? Let's do it on this number 2. Is number 2 alive? Hold up, let me. Since we gonna pick them up and shit, hold it up, son. Ooh. Number 2 alive. So look, let's quit playing. Let's bring in this Greek and this Arabic shit. Let's bring in this Greek and this Arabic. This is an Arabic 2. This is an Arabic 2. Let's see. And I already feel it on there. I already feel it on there, man. Quit playing with me. This motherfucker talk Arabic. It fucking translates, man. Because all through history, this has been the number 2 for the Arabs. You know the Arabs going around the black cube, the same black cube that's on them Jews' head. You know the Arabs that worship Allah, and they go around the black cube called Kaaba, and it's like Kabbalah with the black Jews, or the Kabbalah with the cube on their head. This ain't fucking God chosen people. Them Abraham kids. What you think? Nigga, Abraham had some type of fucking black cube. Then it got the black carbon stone in there, the tetrahedron. It's cold. I guarantee you that shit's cold. Methane gas, CH4. The carbon tetrahedron that this man done patent or some shit, or he done patent my brother Robert Edwards we just met shit. I don't know what's going on. And they got it encased in silver, and we already know that atomic, the arc curvature of this motherfucker, 108. 108. 108 times 5. 540. That equal 9. There's 12 of them little motherfuckers on here. I think that was what? 60-40 or some shit like that. 68-40. What's going on? 64-80? But that's still a multiple of 108, which is the diameter of the goddamn moon. And people say that they moon worshippers. And then it's the atomic number of silver. And you see that black tetrahedron cold rocker motherfucker encased in silver on the side of that motherfucker. Now this is allegedly, all I'm saying, it's a lot of coincidence. We're gonna find out what this 2 do. Ooh, that Jesus piece, that antenna up, with that antenna up. Like, what the fuck? That's a 2. That's a 2. Now look, this a V. This a V, y'all. This a V. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me, V. Work with me, V. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. No, it ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it because it ain't supposed to fucking do it. This nigga reading Arabic. He know the Arabic too. He know the English too. Look at that. Right back on him. Right back on him. He know the English too. He know the English too. Now look, this is a Greek 1. We established that yesterday. And look at him. He's stopping. He know that shit ain't no motherfucking 2. He know that ain't no universal 2. Now this is the Greek 2. The lowercase. The lowercase. Boy, you better not. I feel the juice coming up my arm. I feel the juice. Oh, let me get my arm up for y'all. Think I be putting my hand. I just be resting. Look. Now what the fuck is going on? Explain it. Explain it. Please. Because they said biosignature. All these biosignatures. This pi. Let's focus on pi. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. I got a bunch of shit over here. So let's pause right there, because you know this cannon, you know he ain't gonna do right. You know he gonna die fast. And y'all can talk about it a little bit. Y'all can discuss it a little bit, but please don't talk through the motherfucking video, children. Because we finna go deep, deep, deep. Got me to about 1 o'clock, I guess, because I gotta be at work. I wasn't even gonna come on, bro. I've been trying to edit some of them videos that I had on here, and then I cut one up in 3 because they banned it, and they banned a motherfucker for something like, what you banned that for? Copyright, man. That little blue, that true blue, stay up on that motherfucker. True blue, stay up. You know what I mean? And I was true blowing on that day. I was tripping. I was true blowing, goddamn me, the CIA and the goddamn Freedom of Information Act website and Blender software. Now I didn't true blue the government database for the scientific journals when I put the stuff up. Same shit Seinfeld said about the dairy. Same shit Seinfeld said about the dairy. That they fortifying it, putting the fake vitamins in there. I put it all up there. I put the scientific journal up there that's on the government website with the true blue sitting there, showing you, man, that the fucking population's fucking the little poor England white kids up. They got bow-legged motherfuckers running around, rickets, shingles, all type of shit. They start putting their little asses out in the sun. It's healing them. They, man, shit, and they start synthesizing. We'll just do it again. But I took it down, and then I tried to edit it in there. And I put it in 3 pieces, bro, and what came out was 51 seconds. 51 seconds. But luckily, I had already took it down. I put it back up there. That's number 5. But I ain't want to break the motherfucker down, so it's still in a long form. It's a lot of good information on that one. But let's check out what old Ibrahim Kareem talking about. But one more time. Let's get it real big up here. This is us showing the education. Education about what these geographical shapes can actually do to you in your bioenergy field. Why we wear certain jewelries, you know what I'm saying? Rings and colors. Because of the healing properties, allegedly. Because of the feel-good emotional properties, allegedly. Shit, I'm probably going to start walking around with numbers on my motherfucking ass. Because it seems like the numbers do the same thing. But let's get into this beautiful bean footage. I hope that ain't copyrighted, because I ain't trying to get in trouble for the bean footage, people. Shit. But yeah, this is the one, y'all. This is the one. And this is biogeometry. This is a whole new science. This man went to Switzerland and healed people. He healed people, and goddamn me, the conference that he beat the herbalists, he beat the Western medalists with just some goddamn pendulums. Healed them people, goddamn me, livers, and it's all documented. So we're gonna check out this one and see what's good.
Time, what the people call the miracle of Hamburg happened. All the symptoms that we stated disappeared. They didn't disappear altogether. In the first week, there was a reduction of the symptoms, and we kept fine-tuning our solutions until the symptoms disappeared completely. When the symptoms disappeared and a well-being was felt in the village of Hamburg, something strange happened. The people who had been highly electrosensitized, they were very sensitive, started feeling disturbances from antennas that were further away. Some were 10 kilometers away, some were 50 kilometers away from the village, and these were not mobile antennas. Some of them were industry, some military, all different kinds of antennas that caused a disturbance at certain times of the day. There was one that caused a disturbance between 5 in the morning and 5:30, another one between 9 and 9:15. So the residents felt these disturbances. So we developed a method of using geometrical shapes to radiate those antennas at a distance. We got the electrosensitive people, and we would let them look in the direction of one of those antennas. And the moment they looked at it, they started a severe throbbing in the ears and the headache, like a storm in the head. And then when we pointed our shapes and adjusted them with perfect fine-tuning, we would get a complete disappearance of the symptoms instantly. If we move it 1 millimeter, the symptoms would come back. All this is very strange. How can a geometrical shape pointed at an antenna all of a sudden achieve this effect? That's why people in the beginning spoke about the miracle of Hamburg. They couldn't understand. Or Karim from Wonderland, from the land of miracles. Is this a miracle from Egypt or something like that? But the most important thing here is the consistent, continuous, repeatable results that we got with every shape we installed. And a very important thing happened in Hamburg, which shows beyond any doubt that there's no placebo effect or any autosuggestion, is that ecology turned back to normal. The migrating birds, which had changed their direction, haven't been coming for a year, were now back in Hamburg. We had bats, we had some small animals, like they're called martens, they came back. So the ecology came back. And this is one of the most important aspects that shows that the effect is real. There's no placebo effect in this case.
Right, there you have it right there, man. And like he said, you know, like he said at the end of it, shit.
According to Wikipedia, the 10 Arabic numerals.
Come on, man.
1, 2, 3.
It like he said, it ain't no placebo because the zoology came back, the animals came back. See, when they came in with all them radio waves, I'm probably getting an echo, sorry. But when they came in with them towers, right, them 5G towers, when they came in with them, they came in and the damn butterflies and everybody said, you know what, I'm out. I'm out of here, because the butterflies, the bees and birds, they use the electromagnetic grid. They use the ether. Their umbilical cord still connected to each other, you know? So they using it to navigate, and then you come in and disrupt it with a weaponized version of what we already got out here as far as an electrical grid. Then come on now. They getting the fuck up out of here. Nature knows. But see, the thing about this is we've been realizing this, that this shit is as hectic and hard on a human being because a lot of the human beings have to move out too. I had looked at this for some reason like a year or so before my wife started getting them goddamn headaches. That's why I got into this. The thunderclap headaches she started getting. You know, we had a 15-gallon pool sitting out in front of a nice sized window where she sits all day and work from home. The 5G coming in right there. And I don't know, one day she just, you know, she had the thunderclaps. The thunderclap headache to the point where she couldn't, like, if she raised her blood pressure, her head feel like it's gonna explode. You know what I'm saying? And I had already, like a year or so ago, before all this stuff happened, I had already started to look at these videos. I'm up all night watching videos on YouTube, and I had watched them say, you know what I'm saying, that 4G shit wasn't no good. The fucking workers are getting sick, people coming out and testing it with the device, with their little devices. This shit hitting all the way across the street. And I swear sometimes my head will feel heavy when more pressure would be around me when I go around that shit. And so I guess lower shit stinks. That Yeah, man. And so he done went over there, and what he used was a jid pillar, right? Now, if you know anything about a jid pillar, the Egyptians used to have a festival every year. What dynasty? I can't tell you. I have to look it up. I didn't go that deep yet. And maybe I did, and I just don't want to remember it. But, yeah, they used to have a jid festival. The raising of the jid. The jid was, and this was to celebrate Horus or Osiris defeating Set. These are opposites. The good you, the bad you. No different than Epi and Ptah. The left spin, the right spin. These are all synonymous repeating stories. But that's the pictures that you'll see, and we're going to show them. But what I'm trying to show is this right here. This is an Arabic 4. Right? And that's the number 2. Now, I do think we've clearly established that these number 2s, regardless, they all resonate number 2 on the bandwidth. So I'm going to pick up this number. Matter of fact, let's start with the Greek number 2. And let's get him locked in. And what I'm going to show you is that the magnitude, scaling up the scale, I don't have to change the octave or the bandwidth on the wave to change the octave. 2 and 4 are going to resonate the same because it's a magnitude of each other. Then we can bring in 6, we can bring in 8. Now what I didn't do was I never brought in an 8. Let's bring in an 8. Let's find out what the old Greek or the Arabic of an 8 is. And let's bring in the 8 and see if we bring in the 8 and start at an 8. Can we get it to hit on this 2 and 4? I think that'll be more fun. So the number 8 in Arabic, oh wow, it's an upside down V, and I just had a blue V right here. Where that blue V go? So we're gonna use him too, but let me get this magnet off of there. Get that magnet off of there. We used to pin these up on the whiteboard. We used to teach the dude that, I guess he already know how to read. So we're going to put it down like that and represent it as a 8. And then we're going to get us an 8 in Arabic. Alright. And the bandwidth on 8 should be longer. The bandwidth on 8 should be longer. So we got that 8. Now we just going to find, bear with me, I got a lot of stuff. We're going to find what 8 look like in Greek, and then we'll grab one of them Greek 8s. All right, number 8. So it is Ita. Look like a little bitty N. This little guy right here, or is that the U? I wonder if can we trick him. I think this is it right here. I think that's it right there. Well, I'll be seeing that. Let me make sure. Nah, that's not him. That is not him. Then who is he? I done sneezed. Here it is, I think. I got number 4 though, Delta. I do got Delta for number 4. Right, and what'll be fun is it look like this is 40. So we should see if cause that's a multiple. So that's 40. That's 4. Pi is 80. But I can't find. Here it is. I found it, boys and girls. So this is 8. So let's lock down on this Greek 8. Then we're going to come over here and get us an American 8. Get us an American 8. I think this thing can translate. There go American 8 and 4. So let's get this bioenergy, baby. Let's get that third camera up. Let's get camera 3 up. Got to plug him back in. I unplug it because I feel like the battery wasn't too bad when I'd be out and about, but now all of a sudden, get the amperage right. The aperture. All right, y'all, let's get our testing going. Now, Ibrahim Kareem sells those pendants. That is where I buy my geometry jewelry from. That brass one is 82. The silver, I think, is 189. These are like 80 something. And then to put these around your motives and they work. I'm telling you, thunderclap headaches. She don't get them no more. Yeah, but it's his shit in there, but it's also a lot of amethyst and shit in there too. So there's other things you can do if you starting to feel like you're getting headaches or you feel like you're sensitive to the new 5G or even the 4G. So this is number 8. And then, like I said, he did the same thing. He did the same thing when he went to, I'm hitting that. That's low. That's low. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's lower than 2. That's lower than 1. Okay, I don't know if that's it, man. He going crazy, too. He liked that little thing. God damn, I thought ooh. Okay. We faking. We gotta be fake. That's lower than 1 in red. Yeah, I remember yesterday. That was 4, which was yesterday. But why would he take off like that? Come on now. Yeah, that's okay. Was we on this? Let me get back on that. Get back on that. This is supposed to be 8 in Greek. 8's a powerful. Yeah. Yeah, he back. Man, I ain't never seen nothing bite down that close, man. And the first time, the reaction from the first time, man, it was just a little powerful. So let me see about an American 8. See if it bite down. I know I speak USA. I speak USA, an Ebonics dialect. So I don't know. And I can feel that thing right here heavy. And then a little one on my back. I think this finna hit, dude. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's hitting. I know. Like when you get over it, man, you gonna feel the vibratory wavelength. I mean, it's functioning. You gonna feel it. Okay. So we know the upside down V is 8 in Arabic too. So look. Okay, so we know that these are 8s, man. Give me a 9. Give me a fucking 9. Come on. Hit 9. Prove me wrong. 9, baby. Give me 9 on the line. Give me 9 on the line. I feel something right here, though. It's probably just the way the ball moves. Come on, man. Get back in it. Get back in the game. Get back in the game. Get back in the game. Okay, so you don't want no 9. Alright, so this right here. But see, I don't know. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to think 8. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is 8. And then it goes up for 7 or something. There should be 2 of these motherfuckers in there. Let me look and see. There's 1. I think it's 6. 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, we might be clear. Okay, let's test another number. Here's an Arabic number. And this is actually 3. I feel nothing. I'm sensitive enough. It's dead. I mean, it's not nothing. It's dead. But all right, here's an Arabic 8. This is an Arabic 8. Yeah, it's coming. It's funny. I feel it come up the wire. Like he had to think about it for a second. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Told you. It's like he had to think about it for a second. That's weird. Like, that's weird, man. You not finna have me going there. That's it, y'all. That's it. You see it. Go look these motherfucking Rosetta, these letters up. Now, I didn't print out Hebrew numbers, but we finna start doing the alphabet too. That's the Rosetta Stone. That's dealing with hieroglyphs. That's supposed to mean what the demonic shit meant. Oh, no, that's heretic Egypt. See, that Egypt had 3 languages. They had heretic, they had demonic, and then you had the big boy, boom. But you had, 3 kingdoms, 30-something dynasties changing hands, man. Shit getting, altered with, messed with, like everybody shit. So, yeah, I'm, so, look, this is the other letter. Like with the Greek, the capital letters, and then you got the little letters, the lowercase. And this is an N, which is where we got this 8 at. And that 8, you know, that being, your micro and nanometers. Them 2 motherfuckers right here. This one, and where that other symbol at. But y'all know that Greek shit is all in your mouth. It's all in your medical shit. It's all in your science. The Latin is all in the courtrooms. So let's see. Now I know this is a capital Greek letter, N to me, but it's the 8th letter of their alphabet. So let's see. Will it get a hit on the 8 though? Because it's the lowercase of this letter that actually mean 8. This don't mean 8. I feel a little something on the palm, on the inside of the string in my hand. And I feel a little something going down my arm over here. But it ain't that sensation I be feeling when he, like I felt a little bit over there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Now we know 2's a multiple of 8. It's scaled down 4 times. It hit that 2. That's probably what I was feeling. It hit that 2. That might be what I was feeling. It hit that 2. It hit that 2. It hit that. I didn't do that. It hit that. It hit that 2. What about this 2? You gonna stay in there? You gonna stay in there? He's staying in there. He's staying in there. What about that 4? See, these are all multiples right here. I tricked y'all out. I already knew this. I didn't know it was gonna hit that Greek shit though. But I know that anything that's a multiple on the line, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit a multiple on the line. Now the one thing I don't know about this 2, 6, 8, because all I got is 2, 6, and 8. I already tested that. Now we test that shit against this Greek shit, and we see that this motherfucker speaks Greek. It speaks Greek and it speaks Arabic. Now this is a blue V, but in my mind, I'm saying this is a number 8 in Arabic. Just like it hit that other 8, we're gonna see if it hit this blue V. But I'm thinking, because remember when Ibrahim Kareem said on that video, he had the people fix their eyes to it, and if he just, this shit is based on mental. All right, check it out. Let's see. 8. So, it know. This motherfucker know, man. I'm finna write it with my left hand. I'm gonna write this shit with my left hand. Give me a piece of goddamn paper. I'm not gonna break that bandwidth, though. I ain't gonna break that bandwidth. Give me something to write with, man. You ain't finna keep playing, man. Play with me up in this moment. I rip it with my teeth. I'm trying to find out, man. Look at this. Let me see. Yeah, that shit is in there, man. A multiple of 2. So, what y'all think them platonic solids gonna say? Because we already hit one. The second one, helium. Right? The second one, helium. But the helium ain't shit. The carbon. Y'all want to do the cube? The cube? Now think about the fucking riddle. 360-degree idols. That's 9. And then they going around at 360 times. So that's 2. That's 720. And then the cubit of space. Right? The cubit of space. Put another 360 on there. What we got? 1080. Okay, that we hear 360s, 1080. That's that silver on the side of the motherfucker. Atomic number 108, 1080. 1080, atomic 108. But listen, even with the coal inside that little copper, right, and the black stone that's inside of there, the angular on the methane is 109.5. But this is, we saying 108. And we know the moon diameter or the radius, one of them motherfuckers 108, but it's really like 107, too little bit. You think the difference in the correlations in that is what? We're going to try the cube, man. We're going to try the cube. There's too much Arabic shit going on that we going to try the cube on a 2, 6, and 8. Because it got the carbon over there. It got the, we're going to try this and the cube. We're going to try this and the cube. Because it got the angular of the hexagon, the 108 symbolism in there. We found the 3, we just did it. 3 circle immolation, 360. The cube itself correlates 360. The prophet went in there, boom, he knocked out 360 motherfucking idols. Multiply 3 times the 360, you get the 1080, and I'm saying that's what the motherfucking silver stone. I just hit this, so I hope it didn't fuck up the audio like it did the other day. So is that what the black stone, silver inside the black stone, the 1080, the 108 as the atomic number? So should we try silver? Yeah, I forgot. Now this is a silver chain right here, y'all. This is a silver chain. Put this silver chain on there. And remember, this is calibrated for 8, but it picked up 2, it picked up 4. I don't even think we should have to pick up a 6 to know it's going to pick up fucking 6. It picked up the Arabic 4 and the Arabic 2. It picked up the, I never tried the Greek 2. Let's see if it picks up the Greek 2. It picked up that we started with the Greek 8. And this bandwidth, did we start with 2? Or did we start over and do 8? We're going to start over and do 8 too. Because I can't even remember at this point. It's fucking crazy, man. It make you not want to remember. Jesus is real. This shit. All right. Do anybody got a hunk of fucking coal from Christmas, nigga? Who was bad for Christmas? Give me some coal. I got some. I got some fucking coal. Let me see. We can make it. I'm done, bro. I'm finna get the fuck off here. Hold up. I'm finna get the fuck off of here, nigga. Is this real, man? Who fucking with me? Who fucking with me? No way. No way. No way. No fucking way. I feel like making one of them motherfucking ISO speed faces, nigga. Oh, it's that motherfucker. What, man, give me this goddamn brass. Give me this motherfucking brass, nigga. Give me this motherfucking brass. Hit on the brass, dog. Look, this shit got. I'm done, man. I'm done. I don't want no more. Okay, I feel my little arm twitching though. Why my arm twitching and it ain't catching? See, I'm transparent and honest, man. It ain't hitting on that. I mean, I felt when I came back. Yeah, it's cause of this nigga, ain't it? It's cause this nigga wanna get in on it. It's cause this nigga trying to get in on it. Hey, you looking for me? Bring in some more silver, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Okay. So, all right. So listen, we said Muhammad broke into the when he took back Mecca. Look. We look. Hold on, I got some coal, bro. I got some coal, man. Right here in this fucking drawer. I got now this coal got it's for incense. And it got some type of shit in there so you can light it. Right? It got some type of shit so you can light it. Let's try the coal first, and then we're gonna encase the coal inside the silver like the Muslims do. Hey man, straight up. Get this for out of here, cause he keeps trying to mess with it, man. This ain't right, bro. This ain't right. This is fucking. All right, let me see. That's good. I don't feel nothing. Y'all. Okay. You can't win them all, man. But of course, this ain't that black stone. Ask them, can I test the black stone? Tell them knock a little piece off and send it to them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this ain't cold. This just the instant burner. But god damn. I just want. Okay. We said we're gonna try the Kaaba. This what started it all off, man. You right? Let's break it down. This is a cube. Now, in esoteric or sacred geometry, they're going to say 6 faces, 8 vortices. And they saying that the 6 faces represent carbon. And y'all know that black stone on that motherfucker, and I've been telling y'all, the carbon tetrahedron is what dude talking about. It's not a hydrogen tetrahedron, and the carbon tetrahedron that bonds 8 ways is methane. CH4, right? And then they say that 8 is representing oxygen, the air. And when you put the 8 and the 4 together on a periodic table, you get silicon crystals, the most abundant thing on Earth. And that's where the electricity is going by. We eat the electrolytes and shit, the minerals. Okay? Now we know that this is made out of 6 squares. And a square has 4 90-degree angles is what we going off of. The archangels of Solomon or the archangels of light. So we saying it's 360 degrees of archangel light coming through this mug. And then we multiply that up by 6, we get 2160. Then we saying everything is adding up to 9. Right? And then we say he went in there, destroyed 60 idols. 360 idols. That's one time. This is actually 360 scaled up to 6. So that's 2 360s. Then the people circle Amalek the motherfucker. 3 360s. So I said, well, 360 times 3, that's 1080. That just so happened to be the atomic number of silver. That just so happened to be an atomic number of silver. And it's also either the radius or the diameter of the motherfucking moon. And what's weird about it is I come from a city they broadcast at Magic 108, bro. Magic 108. So, and then these people got mysterious allegations that it's moon worship. So we seen this hit on 2. And we know the 2 correlated with all the multiples of 2. The only one we didn't test is 6. And we tested these numbers in Arabic as well as in Greek. And the Radiesthesia pendulum picked up the waveform pattern from his Biosignature. Remember, bio means life. And we just watched Ibrahim Kareem. You can go to his thing. This is documented truth. I show you this is the pendulums and shit. Now look here. I can't do this. I'm finna get off. Yeah, this been an hour, 12 minutes. We done. We done on this one. I feel it. It's gonna hit. I already feel it. Now I wonder if we bring in some silver, will it strengthen it? It do. That motherfucker zipped it. That's not me shaking it like I'm trying to hold the motherfucker still. So look, man. Y'all do what y'all want to do. We gonna finish this tomorrow, man. We definitely gonna finish this shit tomorrow. I'm mind blown, bro. I'm stuttering and shit. That's the shit that be happening. I just sit here by myself all day doing shit like that. And I guess y'all see, nigga, this Rosetta Stone shit might be fucking real. It just might be real, bro. Tomorrow, that's what I want to get more into. But first, we got to keep banging these preliminaries. So this gonna be a long process. But keep in mind, y'all got Robert Evans out there. You can go check out on that dude YouTube or dude on Facebook too. And also, he got him I'll show it to you. He got him a website. He got him a website out there. You know, he do got a website. Let me see. Well, I don't remember where his website is. But let's get into this real quick before I get off here. This is the JID pillar. It ain't gonna take long. So this is what he actually used. He used this JID pillar, right? And what this JID pillar has always represented is the backbone of Osiris. Now, when you see this in this right here, this is the raising of the JID pillar. That means that you have successfully defeated your opposition self, your lower self, right? Or epi, right? I think these are synonymous. Now, another way that you see the JID pillar is still in use today. It's still outside bringing in this electricity so you can watch YouTube, so you can get on Twitter. The JID pillar is still in use to this goddamn day. So I don't know why we thinking that this Egyptian shit ain't relevant. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just tales of the past. Nah, these are geographical shapes. They're going to be relevant as long as you're in this quadrant of the universe. Right? Now, the raising of the jid that we were talking about, this is your backbone is what I'm believing. This is your spine. Because that's how our energy is flowing too. And I do believe that that's the transcendental lighting this nigga is showing. When we watch the video about the star in a jar and we start looking at heavy water and stuff like that, if that shit is in there causing a nuclear reaction, and nuclear reactors, you need heavy water. So heavy water got to be in there. And I did confirm you do have small traces of heavy water in your cerebral spinal fluid. So that transdimensional lighting shit, I think it's actually this. Let me see what Terrence got. Terrence Howard, lighting. What that little thing look like, man? You know, this thing right here. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. This thing right here, man. When the first time I seen it, I felt like that's a G. I felt like that was a G. You know, now I could be wrong, and I want to be right or wrong. It don't make a difference, but I want people to open it up and look at it. And the term jid, it is not nothing new, okay? This ain't nothing new. Let's go back and see who these people are. All right, these people right here, right? And we always got to get it back up here. Let's get it up here before they go crazy. Bang that copyright. Bang that copyright. We just educating people about the papayas. Now, this papaya happened to be over, I think it's like 4,700 years old, bro. Right? This nigga shit. Right? But if you go into this papaya, you going to quickly, easily run into terms like jid and Jafar and all that shit. Star Trek did not do that. Star Trek talking about this. The movie Star Trek is talking about controlling this force field or whatever. But all I'm doing is just putting it out here and letting you know that this Jed motherfucker that's out in these things, because they, man, it's a fun. That man. Let me go to my other one, because I went to a college to get one. Here we go. Right. So, here we go. This is the Jed. And you can look at some of these. This is the Jedi he called Jedi, who lives in Jed Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? And he went south while the Jed Snowfall. But if you read this, and you can go online and read this, man, this is going to be a story about a man, and they encountered the Jedi. The Jedi could walk with the lions. I'll at least show you that. He could walk with the lions, man. And he ain't got in the sanctuary of Thorf. That's when the shit get kind of twisty, because it probably was Tahuti. And you see the DNA helix, don't you? You see the DNA helix. Like, you can get in here and start seeing a lot of shit, and you like, oh, shit. You know, the owls and birds and shit that they got Drakey with. But if you go on here and read this, man, this is the West Car Papaya. I'm trying to let y'all off early tonight. Right? He knows how to mend a severed head. A severed head, man. He knows how to make the lions walk behind him with its leash on the ground. Now, if you keep going down this Jedi story of this Jed master, right? And they got look, you can go through and find the sepulchres. This thing right here. You see tuning fork on them? Right? Now, some people say it's the womb. It is, because I put it in there. But some people, like I said, say it's the spine. I ain't never put the spine in there yet. But I think it is. I've seen Arabs, brothers on YouTube taking basalt, granite, and goddamn me limestone, the same shit them pyramids made out of, and hooking it up to electricity, showing that these crystals and shit make electricity. Plus, if you knew your pineal glands, we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. Man, we got crystals that make electricity inside of us. So this shit is real, right? You transmitting electricity through this thing. Now, I don't know how the one on there works, but man, the electrical cars and all this shit, man. I mean, look here. Look, that's what getting it up there on the line when it come out. They coming out through the jig. You know, it's coming out through the jig. So y'all can take it the way you take it, look at the way you look at it, make it the way you want to make it. It's all good, but it's all documented. It's already facts, and now we using this goddamn pendulum to pull up interesting things. And today, I think we pretty much killed it. We pretty much know for a fact that the numbers are shapes, and shapes are numbers, and numbers are, they all the same. I'm gonna hit you with one more slide so you can see the man that I study up under. It's this gentleman right here. Now, this gentleman right here, this is the book that I have been putting up on the screen that's showing you all the different things that you can do. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to go deeper into this man's life. We're going to show you how Alexis Carrel, who was associated with the Rockefeller Medical Institute, this is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner that come with the sutures. Turn your ass into Frankenstein. Cut it up in you. You know what I'm saying? And this medical group with the eugenicists, with JD, we're going to get all off into that motherfucker and get deep into the sciences of this pendulum shit that y'all see me doing. And knowing that this ain't nothing ancient. This is just something that we've blotted out. We're ignorant to it. Going back to that Latin word ignorant, we ignore it. This shit probably done popped up all over your YouTube, because it popped up on mine and I wasn't looking for it. How would you think I was looking for some goddamn voodoo witchcraft? What the hell I look like? But it found me, and I think it only found me because I had already found, the 5G towers, and then going through the headaches and shit. I think it found me because I mentally projected it find me. So you guys, take it easy. I know this one 122, and tomorrow we're going to go even more, but it might be late too because I'm going outside. I am going outside. So y'all be peaceful. Let me shut this motherfucker down. And thanks for tuning in. When you tune in, share it with your people, man. Get you the pendulum. Go to the Vestica Pisces Institute or something. I'm going to show y'all tomorrow. Then all you gotta do is email me. If y'all buy the class, shit, it's worth it. It's worth it. You seeing it's worth it. The motherfucker can help you pass Spanish, your Spanish test. You gonna pass that? Believe that. Shit, that's funny as fuck. That nigga can read foreign languages. That's some crazy shit, man.